Bingo! What's up, my peeps? I always wait till it says live videos. Yes, it's now you're live. What's up, my peeps? Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How's everybody doing today? I will say it's beautiful here. Absolutely beautiful here. Oh wait, I gotta click on something. Hang on. For some reason, I have to do this every time, which makes no sense because I'm going to go right back to the setting that I just took it off of. Because for some reason, it's not happy until I do that. Look, Holly, you're on time. I was almost on time. Every time I think I'm going to be exactly on time, it's like, oh no, I have to go to the bathroom. Oh no, I don't have my pen. It's always something. It's okay. It's okay. It's so beautiful here. Absolutely perfect weather. It's 71 degrees. There's 5 other campers, and only 2 of them have people in them, and they're down there a little ways. And I don't think they'll make too much noise. The ones behind me, they're all gone. Or the campers are here, but they're gone for at least a while. Morning, morning, morning. Puppy and I have been up for a long time. Oop, I shouldn't have said her name. She thinks her name's Puppy. Her name's Spirit. She thinks her name is Puppy. Or Crackhead. I try to walk down the hall at home, and she spins in front of me. She doesn't get very far every time. Every spin just moves a little more. You're like a crackhead. What is wrong with you? Would you move so I can get to the bathroom? Put your love into the room. Maybe it's just my energy, or maybe it's the general energy in the country, in the world, that just feels, something feels lighter, something feels brighter, something feels more hopeful. I think I know, but I'm not going to say because I'm not going to get into all that. But it just, hello, Michigan. '73 in Michigan. Awesome. Seems like we always, even though you're way up there, are you really up there? I don't know. Seems like we kind of usually have the same weather. We're kind of in a line, I guess. I'm never going to make it up there. I never get to go anywhere. Except here, and I love here. I feel very fortunate. I haven't even had time to come out here more than once a week. It's been a kind of weird summer. I don't know what the hell that was. Some kind of weird chirping. Weird. Like a bigger bird. And I was just thinking, it's been so quiet all morning. No cardinals. Usually about the time I press the button, the male and female cardinals show up. And no squirrels. Yet. And I put food on the picnic table for them. They got peanuts and they got seed and... But since I haven't been here for a few days, they probably thought, well, that bitch left. She's not feeding us anymore. So I'm just kind of waiting for them to show up. Oh, a spider hanging around out there showed up. Something got in bed with me. Because I woke up this morning, man, something got under my watch band and on my arm over here and just chewed the hell out of me. I shook the blanket before I laid down. You never know what crawls in there when I'm gone. And I don't like them crawling in there when I'm here. You're not welcome. Stay out of there if you're going to bite me and make me itch. It's kind of scary. I was hoping it wasn't a spider. It's because there's lots of them. Lots of webs on the camper. I need to go knock them off after a while. I try not to ruin their little homes as long as they stay outside. But I see there's a web up there I gotta get. So we're gonna have to do a little preventive preventive stuff. I'm just babbling till people, since I'm always late, I'm babbling till people show up. I really feel that something is uplifting. Something is absolutely, we chose to be here, to be in this time. We chose to incarnate at this time to have this experience. And I keep telling people, oh God, it's been a horrible experience. Most of the things in my life. Oh no, I don't want a spider crawling up my thigh in the bed. No. So we actually chose to incarnate at this time. And I told people, yeah, but why did I choose to incarnate at this time? Not just to learn lessons. Why did I choose to, my abilities opened so late in my life, even though I knew things way before. Why did I choose? Oh, I heard somebody say, we chose you. They chose me. Oh, hell no. It's not that warm in here. Oh, speaking of spiders, there's one over my head. Ah! He wasn't there a second ago. Hang on, I'm going to turn the air conditioner off. I don't want to listen to that. I don't need it. Do it. There. Shut off. I don't care. Go away. Don't come over here above my head, you asshole. Now I'm going to be looking at the whole freaking time I'm talking. Anyway, we chose to incarnate at this time. They said they chose me for whatever. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Hell, I never know what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm sure they are very disappointed in me most of the time. And I know they've been disappointed in me lately because I have not been doing the work that I was brought here to do. And not enough. Not all the time like I used to. So, just know that you came here for a reason at this point in time. So what are you going to do to uplift the world? What are you going to do to put a positive energy in the world and not all this negative crap going around and people shooting everybody and blah? What are you going to do the opposite? Oh man, you stay up there or they're going to see me scream. And your life is nothing but choices. You choose what color house to buy. You choose what color car to buy. You choose what color you want your hair. You choose where you work. You're not forced into any of that stuff. You choose who you marry. You choose whether to scream when that spider drops on my head. Go away. So you're manifesting. That's what you're manifesting in your life. So if you choose a bunch of negative things, that's what you're going to get, because law of attraction works 100% of the time. So choose some uplifting things. Choose when you open your eyes in the morning that you want to choose to make one person smile that day. Oh, I haven't done it yet today. I forgot to send out a text this morning. My woo-woo lady, she texts me every single morning before she passed. Have a beautiful day. The angels are with you. Just something beautiful, uplifting. Never a bad word out of that lady to anybody. I can't be that good. I can't. I get cranky. Keep on moving. I'm talking to the spider on the ceiling if you just got here. Hi, Brenda. I wondered how you guys have been doing. So you choose. You choose. Even if you're grumpy, you choose to stay in that grumpiness and be angry, or to pull yourself out of it. Where Sunday I was grumpy and I was going to a friend's house to watch a football game, and I took my side-by-side down some roads. I almost got a little lost, but I took the scenic route. So just because I needed to chill out before I got there. Sorry, I'm watching the spider who decided to show up right when I pushed the button. As long as he's heading that way. Oh wait, he's heading towards my blanket. He better not drop on my blanket. Ah, crap. Oh, Chelsea has a booth. Oh, I need it. I don't think I'm going to be at the Oktoberfest. Is it on Sunday too, or is it just Saturday, Brenda? Because I'm probably going to be on a side-by-side ride on Saturday. Yep. Need to move. So, just so you all know, there's Fred the Head. Right next to Fred the Head is the ball, the cat ball that blinks. I think it's just Saturday. Darn it. Behind that is my drum. My drum. Well, there's some tourmaline down there and selenite too, but watch for. No. Oop, I said that word. Don't turn. Turn around here. You little asshole. It does not want to sit this way. I want it to sit towards the front. Last Tuesday, we had that thing going, off, and that was moving a lot. It literally 2 or 3 times actually pulled the dinger and rang. And so I've been watching it this morning, and it was moving around just a little bit, but it's been kind of quiet. So we'll see. We'll see if they want to play with it today. So keep an eye on those 2 things, because last Tuesday it was crazy and it was cool. I did touch it. Christy and I touched it because it didn't act like it was wanting to work, and that's a new one. Almost every week I have to get a new one. I don't know what they do when I'm not here, but it seems like the batteries are dead within a week or 2, even though they almost never go off when I'm here by myself. So the last 2 or 3 Tuesdays, some of this stuff's been very active, and the minute I click off of here and end it, they don't do anything. They're done for the day. Yeah, so that one was me. Watch the thingy back there. Last Tuesday, they literally pulled that thing clear over and made it ding, and that it's never ever ever happened before, and it's been in that spot for a long time. I had it hanging up here by my door for a long time, but it didn't work. So do a good deed every morning. That's what I was told to tell you earlier. We're just babbling right now. We'll see who's going to pop in here. White Little Sage. Don't forget to sage your electronic products, your TVs, your computer, your cell phone. You know how much bad crap comes in over that? Sage my coffee. Don't really want to put that on my wooden chair, but I'm going to. Okay, so you guys, hang on. I'm gagging myself out. You guys, the collective. Back off, Jack. Usually I can't give it the light very good. It's getting me. It's getting me. Collective, surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. That's kind of what I was just telling you. We chose to be here at this time. It's been designed. We made a soul plan before we came here. Can we F it up? Oh, hell yes. You ought to see mine. My life path goes like this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. They call it I take the scenic route. Heather! So I take the scenic route. But on those scenic routes, when you get off your path and you do kind of dumb stuff, you learn. You learn lessons. The lessons you learn the best are the ones that kick you in the ass the hardest, the ones that hurt the most. So anyway, surrender to your soul's path. They broke your heart. Whoop. F them. And think twice before you give an F. And if you want to, I don't think I'm going to, I said I was going to read it, but it's getting too long. Anyway, if you want to read this, you can come back, write down the time, and come back and read the rest of it, because it kind of, does it really matter? Does it really matter? Do you really need to give an F? Do you really need to give an F about whatever that was they did to get you off your soul path? F them. Ta-da! Okay, oh crap. I'm gonna light my Palo Santo, even though I don't think I need to today. I don't feel that strong negative crap right now. Oh, 12 weeks of being pregnant. Awesome. That's awesome. Good luck. Although I am glad I'm past all that. Now I got grandkids, but they're all growing up too, so I'm waiting to be a great grandmother. Ooh, did I say that word? That's a bad word. I'm going to be called Nonna. That means grandmother in Italian, even though I'm going to be, would be a great grandmother. I'm not going to go Ginona or Ginona or whatever. Just looking for a pet name. Okay. I probably babbled long enough. Babbled. It is beautiful today. So when I went out to take a picture of the sunrise this morning, I thought, okay, what choice am I going to make today to make this an awesome day? Or make somebody else smile today? And I have one that I usually text. I really need the other one's number. You know, he could use a text once in a while. Hang on, I'm babbling while I'm looking. Okay. Time to scribble. And we'll see. Wow, Eddie, you've got a whole crew on the other side. Grandbaby number 4. Oh, are we talking, Elise, are we talking about Rosemary? Oh, here comes a squirrel. Dog might go crazy. It's getting closer. He's coming over and checking he's going to check that picnic table, and I'm not over there. The dog will probably scare him off. Anyway, just preparing you for the big noise. Is that the Rosemary I know, Elise? I love her. Yeah, are you going to make... Yeah. Menace. The Menace. Yes, I love Rosemary. She is so sweet. So the Menace. Yep, you make that choice. Are you going to be pissed off and bitch at everybody today? Like I kind of did Sunday. I was kind of grumpy. Kind of just sat in my chair and watched the game. And tried to keep my energy away from everybody else so they could enjoy the game. But we were in a beautiful place. My friend's house is just beautiful. The deck is beautiful. the big brick thingy with the fireplace and the big TV screen and the fans up above. I mean, it's just, and you can watch the sunset. It's just gorgeous. Things that people need to appreciate. And it's free. Well, it wasn't real free. I got some food, some dip. So, or menace, are you going to find one person that maybe you don't even like so well, but you think, send them a text and go, I hope you have a beautiful day, but you have to mean it. You have to really mean it. You need to mean it anyway. I connected with your son Johnny once. Oh, I hope it helped. Yeah, okay. Boy, I've babbled longer. And they had me underline, because I think I wrote it last week, be the light. In a world, what's that song? In the world full of what? Be the light. A world full of hate, be the light. Be the light, be the light. I had 3 bracelets, and I had them custom sayings put on them. One of those is the be the light thing. I haven't worn them for a while. Canada. I have seen several shows, and I think there's one lady that I watch on YouTube, and I think she's in Canada and has the most beautiful scenery when she goes to her cabin or these other people. It's like, I'd really like to visit Canada. There's Michiganders everywhere, aren't there? They're everywhere, they're everywhere. Sending nice messages, but also cussing people out. Hey, sometimes you got to. Oh, well, I love Michigan too. So, I just posted some pictures, like I'll have posts in my, because I like to go back and look at them later, you know, the sunrise, sunsets, because they're so beautiful. But recently, some of these people, I actually had to cuss out a couple of them and go, get back away from me. I can't take your horrible negative drama anymore. See my flag? My new flag I got and my sticker on the back of my side-by-side? No drama. No drama zone is in my yard right now in my camper. No drama. Because it's just, that's all they did. It was everything, every time we went somewhere, every time. No more drama. I'm sorry. At some point, I got to say no. I'm done. Unless you can stop doing that, don't come around me. Look at all you beautiful Michigan people. I haven't worn my Michigan shirt for a long time. I forgot what it said. I think it says, the voices in my head tell me to go to Michigan or something like that. Anyway, so I don't see that damn thing moving this week. It's disappointing me. I think I know who was pulling it last week, because, I mean, that thing literally swung out and chimed. In the cat ball. Watch the cat ball. They're being awful quiet so far, but we really haven't pulled any spirit in yet. I'm done babbling. Good grief, I've babbled for 25 minutes. That's a little stupid, but they seem to pick a theme every week. And they had me scribbling down some notes before I started. I don't want to lecture. I don't want to do. Who am I to tell you what to do? I just know some of these things are true, especially as far as law of attraction. Alright, they want me to say it one more time. I know I've said this before. Look at the people that are very, very negative. They like beat people up or steal from people or maybe do some major hard drugs or something, you know. You see how they all congregate together because all their energy is the same. all that heavy, heavy energy is the same. Or look at the people who are light and bright. They're always laughing. They're always hugging people. You know, your dad used to make wind chimes. Cool. I was looking for some Chiefs wind chimes the other day, and I'll be damned if I could find anything. I have a set of wind chimes out here that has a little light on them, a solar light. Anyway, so, and those people will, the light, the bright, the happy, laughing people will all hang out together too, because their energy's all the same. And when I'm around people that are really negative, people don't understand how I can feel their energy. I can feel if they're sad, I can feel if they're mad, I can feel if I say something pisses them off, and I look and I go, oh, yeah, I feel that. I feel that you didn't like that. Don't kill my vibe. Can't tell that's a B. Don't kill my vibe. So, I have 2 sets of chimes on my deck at home too. I love chimes as long as they're not too noisy. Oh, Mr. Squirrel. She's watching for him. He's across the road. I should find somebody who's got a bunch of walnuts and bring them out here so they can go hide them. It does soak right into me, Holly. I didn't know if I was going to come out here last night, but I've been feeling so much negative energy lately that I go, I have to get away. I have to step back. Everybody's cranky. Everybody's mad at each other. Everybody's getting pissed off. And I go, I got to step back for a minute because I'm absorbing it. And I need to come out here and chill. The little neighbor kids, as soon as they saw me, because I have a bag of ring pops. Do you still have some ring pops? Yes, I do. They're so sweet. So, I love chimes. Yeah, I can feel people's energy so easy, so that when they get really, if somebody's very, very pushy, and it's not a really good pushy, it's like you have to back up away from me. You have to, you've got to back your energy up. You have to step back. Good grief, this is more like wine and spirits. So, oh, I know I should do that one. Darn it, I should do that one. So, who's here that has a picture in? And don't run away, Lois, because we're going to talk to your mom and dad for just a second. I'm going to say they're going to be short and sweet, but sometimes we just get carried away. Who's here that has a picture in? Holly, I don't know what you did last night, but Sean says you're slap happy funny. And he slaps his hand on his leg, like slap happy funny. He says he's always following you around, Holly. Okay, Tammy. Okay, Jennifer, we'll see. I don't ever make any promises, but they almost always just, they can't. Megan, how's come he's saying hell no? I got you, Lois. It's. I don't know that I have ever, since I actually, I'm not going to say got good at this, but actually from the beginning, I don't think I've ever had one that did not want to come through. Sometimes they'll come through and they won't say a damn thing, and I'm going, what am I supposed to do with this? You got to say something, dude. Some of them don't talk very much, but they didn't talk very much in real life. Yep. And see the card I was see the card I was given this morning. I can't really read that very well. Ah! Self-care isn't selfish, but as women think it is. Why do you say hell no, Megan? It's not that he doesn't want to be there, it's about something else. I'm not going to say anymore. It's look at. Is there a reception, or are you just going to the wedding? It's like there's something that's gonna tinkle, like a chime, or like silverware hitting each other, metal silverware. Ooh, somebody's in a kayak. Might be too chilly for me. Next year I'm gonna have me some little thing to float around on, even if it's a raft, and I tie it to the dock, so I can't get away. I'd probably get floated out in the middle of the lake, and I won't have enough strength to pedal my ass back. Some big old boat will run over me. Yeah, he's showing me a cat ball, but I don't think you want to take a cat ball to that. And and then, like, if you're sitting at a table and you put a cat ball on it, and people touch it, or if it's in, like, if I walk around in here, it it's pretty. Camper's pretty stable right now, but ooh, where'd that freaking spider go? Hang on, I just remembered. I gotta make sure he's not coming over my head. Oh, damn it. He's probably over there by my blanket. I hope he's not the one that chewed on my arm last night. I hate spiders. Anyway, so they'll go off, and that's false positive. What the hell do I hear? Oh, dragging the little canoe thing up. Like if I was a, well, it's not going to do it now. It's going to. This is a different cat ball. Different. Oh, there it goes. Had to move it. It's a different kind of cat ball. They're all funny. Anyway, so sometimes if I'm just walking through here, I can make them go off. I'm the biggest debunker there is. He keeps showing me a fork and a knife, and they're crossing each other. Surely they won't have metal silverware. Not unless you're going to an awful fancy wedding. I don't know why he's showing me that. So, I don't know. I'm not sure what he meant by hell no. Sorry, Megan. It is fancy. Well, then watch for the silverware to be clinking, or Somebody's going to take their silverware and hit the glass. Tink, 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 tink. But, ooh, black tie waiting, cool. But that happens a lot. Like to make a toast, you know, get everybody's attention. That's not something out of the ordinary. But if that happens, I'm almost seeing a fork and a knife and they're hitting a glass. Anyway, if that happens, pay attention immediately to what's going on. Look around. You know what to look for. You know what to feel. Right now it's 11:11. Go Google angel number 1111. There's a message in there for you since I'm talking to you, Megan. Anyway, all right, let's move on. Well, Megan, he said he's going to be there with bells on, so listen for bells too. Oh, it's 12:12 there. I'm going to go by the 11:11 since I'm the one that saw it. Or you can do both. Google both of them. Angel number. You ever have a repeating number? You ever have something you think is a sign? There for a long, long time, and I don't see it much anymore. It never failed that I could be in line at McDonald's and the tagging. Oh, squirrel was here. You scared him off. They can't be your friend if you scare them off. And I could be in line at McDonald's and the tag in front of me would have 808 on it, which to me, sometimes if you look at it, it looks like B-O-B. So that 808 was Chinese place. Address, 808. It just consistently, over and over and over. Or I would get in my truck and I go to grab the steering wheel to jump my old ass up in the truck and looking at the digital radio sideways, it looked like 808 spelled B-O-B. So I listened to the song that was playing at that exact moment. Could be the artist, could be the name of the song, or it could be, at one time it said keep on believing even if it breaks your heart at that exact moment. So anyway, I don't know why we got off on that. Anyway, hang on, I gotta scribble. Somebody's talking to me. Hang on, I gotta scribble before I forget. See if she shows up. I can't remember shit. A lot of times they will come back and remind me if I forget what they said. Arms. That better be a fly, not a spider. I'm paranoid because I don't know where the little asshole went. Your Megan brain. Oh, you got a squirrel brain like I do. Alright, let's go. Hang on, let me go back and look again. So, no, puppy. Okay. What are you posting, Karen? Oh, okay. I just get, there's so much crap, you know, that gets spread around nowadays, and spam and scam and all that shit that you made me nervous for a minute because I thought, oh, what are you putting on here that I don't know what it is and I can't approve of it? Okay, Lois, we're going to talk to your mom and dad. Hang on. Lois, your mom is talking about how beautiful you are. Your dad is standing behind her. This happens a lot. He's going to let her speak. Oh, okay, that's fine, Karen. It just weird things pop up, and I go, is that something? Because I get it on my phone so much. Actually, in my emails too. It's horrible. And I get all the. Do you guys get this phone calls for? This is your Medicare. You guys, probably none of you are old enough. This is your Medicare enrollment period. No, it's not. You can't enroll now. You idiots. Stop calling me. Now I just answer the phone. What are you selling? No, that's fine, Karen. So, Lois, Mom is saying how beautiful you are. Inside and out. He's got his hands on her shoulders, but I feel his hands on my shoulders, so I don't quite understand that part, but it's like I just feel some pressure on my shoulders. So you should feel that. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, so Dad leaned over and whispered in her ear and said, you need to tell her again how beautiful she is. Are you having a little bit of lack of self-confidence lately or something? Well, Mr. Squirrel's going to stay clear over there because you're mean. He doesn't want to be your friend because you're mean, puppy. So now, Lois, is there somebody being mean to you, Lois? Somebody. There's that weird bird noise. I think it's a bird noise again. Either a really big bird in a tree, which I don't recognize the sound, or it's one of those cranes, but I don't see one. They're really cool. Anyway, so somebody knocking your confidence down, making you feel like you're not pretty, making you feel less than you should feel. Mom said to pick these cards up. Pick these cards up. And if you want to read all that, I read it earlier, but I'm not going to read it now. What if that thing that's bothering, worrying, haunting you didn't matter? If it didn't matter, would you be happier, kinder, more productive? If it didn't matter, would you sleep better? Would you let yourself enjoy an ice cream cone or whatever else your heart desires? If so, then don't give that F. If not giving an F means going against one of your core values, then go ahead, give that F. You're not supposed to never give a F. The point is to give them where it matters. To balance your F's. If F's were dollars, would you drop that much money here? Take care to spend your F's wisely. She told me to go ahead and read it. And then surrender to your soul path. But those two actually, and I've recently just had to do this, honestly. I had to quit giving an F, even though I like the people. I had to quit giving an F because they were so bad for my energy. So bad. Hurtful. Making up stories. Trying to turn people against me by making up stories. I didn't say it either. I didn't say it either. But she didn't say that. She picked. This card was picked. She wants the intention of those two cards. The intention doesn't matter whether she would say those words or not. It's the intention. And these are the cards that were picked for the collective today. She says, you would be surprised what I would say now. We are a whole lot different when we get on the other side. We still have our same personality and stuff, but we see things so differently. Like if we were very materialistic here, and we had to have new houses, here's somebody talking, new houses and new cars, and money was important. We get up there, we go, why did we worry about that so much? That's not what's important in life. It's not what's important. People are important. Your soul, your spirit is important. Gotta make my dog bark. Don't do it. Your mom is singing a Taylor Swift song, Shake It Off. So go listen to the Taylor Swift song, Shake It Off. And it doesn't matter if your mom never listened to Taylor Swift. I don't listen to Taylor Swift. And I'm a Chiefs fan. Peace of mind is what's important. Yep. So shake it off. Shake it off. Even if it's just a person just a little bit bothering you, or it's a lot bothering you, doesn't matter. She wants you to shake it off before it gets worse. I got that song going through my head. I just heard it last night. My friend who's older than me, he has the same birthday as Taylor Swift. He says, so he's in love with Taylor Swift. I go, you don't even know any of her songs, so one happened to come on. We were in our spot. And I said, that's your girlfriend singing. He says, I don't know any of her songs. I just know we're cool because we have the same birthday. That's what you get for being born in December. Shake it off. So watch for feeling that pressure on the shoulders, or it could just be tingling. It could feel hot. It could feel like anything. Everybody feels the energy different. Yep. Mom says she's done. She's done with her message. She's done with her message. So I forgot to look at the calendar, but I should be here next week. I usually try to look ahead of time. Yes, the more you can let go of shake off some of that crap, the more room you have for good stuff to come in. If you have too much crap, how's the good stuff going to come in? There's no room for it. All the bad crap will push out the good crap trying to get in. You gotta, even when you're saging, and I always forget to do this, sage, and I move the energy. Like this morning, I saged to the camper, and I moved the energy out the door. But you really need to replenish that empty void where you got all the bad energy out the door. What's there? Really need to replenish it with good shit. So I'll get my drum out after a while and I'm gonna send a picture to a girl that actually lives in Peru, I think, because I don't think any Bible now, but I really got it. My fat ass. I'm gonna hold so the beads don't fall out. This was given to me by my woo-woo lady. And she said it's very special. And it looks like it's handmade. And it says Peru on the other side. So I think I know this could have been given to her by this lady that I'm going to contact, because she was friends with my woo-woo lady too. I don't know why I feel I need to show that. Anyway, put the positive energy back in. So get rid of the crap. Shake it off. So you have room for the good shit to come in. Besides, you need to shake that off to get so your vibration will go up. Why am I feeling I need to look that way? And that damn thing hasn't moved. I don't think it's even spun around. That's the way it usually acts. Nothing. Okay. Tammy, Tammy, Tammy. Tammy, Tammy, Tammy. See what your brother's got to say. Ah, good, Lois C. They always know. It's tired. You better not be tired. You better get up off their ass and do something. Uh-oh. Dog's not tired. I don't see any squirrel. Yeah, they're being awful quiet tonight. And if you can't hear me too well, I'm trying to, I had to push the computer back in order to get the cat ball and everything in there, because it's hard to, I have to turn it. The computer a little weird on the table. Anyway, and that air conditioner can go off in the bedroom, I don't care. As long as this one doesn't come back on. I didn't want to turn the fan on, because I didn't want any disturbance other than the real thing. Oh, Tammy, he put his head in his hands like this. He says, the only disappointment I have is that you, say that again. The only disappointment I have is that you would ever think that I'm disappointed in you. Never, ever, ever. And he snaps his fingers and then he taps. So you should hear those two things. Snapping fingers, or it could be you could sit in a restaurant and somebody next to you start snapping their fingers, or they might start tapping on the table. Anywhere. I don't care if you're watching TV. Know that's a sign from him. That's him trying to let you know that he's there. He said, I could never, ever, ever be disappointed in you. Now that I see things different, I see we all have hiccups to learn from. Doesn't make us bad people. Doesn't mean we're wrong. Just means we had a hiccup. And hiccups are okay as long as you don't keep hiccuping. There's that. I think I always use that same song, and yet I forget the name of it every time. They use, even if he didn't listen to this kind of music, they pick music that I know so I can pick it out. Because if you give me a headbanging song, I'm not going to find it. I'm not going to know what it is. Total Eclipse of the Heart. I always forget who sings it, but somebody in here knows. Is it Bonnie Raitt? right? Whatever. Anyway, go YouTube that song. He says the only person that is disappointed in you is you, and you need to stop it. He says you beat yourself up worse than anybody else could possibly do. So I'm guilty of that. He says go look in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful. Bonnie Tyler. I got part of it right. Thanks, Christy. Go. Tammy, he wants you to do the mirror thing that I talk about all the time. Us women will walk by a mirror and we'll kind of look at, oh, is my hair okay? You know, is my skirt crooked? Or, you know. But we don't really look at ourselves. He wants you to go to the mirror, look into your eyes, actually look into your soul, actually look and say, I love you. You're beautiful. Sometimes when I'm tooling along in the side-by-side all by myself, because I like riding by myself. I mean, I took the granddaughter a couple weeks ago. That was great. But I turn the music on and I'm tooling down the back roads and happy little lark. And I'll go, I love you. You're beautiful. You don't have to be the most gorgeous thing in the world, but you can tell yourself you're beautiful. Uplifting words, positive words. You'd be surprised what a difference it makes. And nobody else needs to know. Don't kill my vibe. Now I got real quiet, Tammy. He has heard you scream at him or for him. You've either screamed, and I think you called him Scotty. Somebody called him Scotty, not just Scott. You either screamed at him because you were mad that he left, or just pissed off and you just needed to scream at somebody, or you were screaming, why did you leave me? Get your ass back here. I need you now. Or maybe all of the above. He says, I have broad shoulders and I can take that shit. And do that whenever you want to, he says. I'm not going anywhere else. Sorry, I gotta check and make sure that spider isn't over my head. He's got me paranoid. Paranoid? Dude, where did you go? I should have kept an eye on him for a while. Dude! There's a web up there in the corner. You can hear him saying these things in your mind. Thank you for his message. It was my job to make sure he passed with his boots on and I wasn't there. He is absolutely not disappointed in you at all. Because actually, that doesn't matter. Because he left anyway. He's got new boots now. He gives you hugs. He wraps his arms around you and gives you hugs. Like I said, I don't know how you're going to feel it. Everybody feels it different. I think you'll feel it kind of like a shiver, kind of like you'll feel his energy because he'll have his arms wrapped around you, so you'll really feel. One time I was standing somewhere, I don't know, doesn't matter where I was standing, and I watched Bob walk towards me, and he actually walked into me. I mean, into me, and that energy was so freaking awesome. It's such a high vibration. Or you might just feel a sudden flush of warmth, or a sudden chill, or sudden goosebumps all over. And when you get whatever it's gonna, however you're gonna feel it, make sure you acknowledge him and tell him you love him and ask him to bring you more. Oh, Monica, you felt your grandpa's big bear hug squeeze after he passed. Awesome, awesome. And the other night, my girlfriend, her mom had cancer, and just out of the blue, I saw her laying in bed, and I saw a man that was larger than life. Now, he could have been the littlest man in the world, but somebody in her life, it was not her ex-husband, even though I'm sure he was there. Somebody, and I felt like it was her father, larger than life, and he was reaching out his hand to her, and she kind of had a smile on her face, and she started to reach her hand up, and I go, oh, why am I seeing this? Why are they showing me this out of the blue? I feel like I'm invading their privacy. I should not be seeing this, so I shut it down, which I wish I hadn't, because she actually passed right about that time. It's when she left. So they were showing me what was going on. I thought, oh, I should have kept watching. So I could have told her daughter. So I didn't have very much to tell her daughter. But I just felt like, and so obviously I wasn't invading their privacy, or they wouldn't have shown it to me. It was okay for me to see it, or they wouldn't have shown it to me. Story. Faith that they are still there. We don't actually leave. We're actually, it's very calm in here today. It's very, and I just sage, but I do that usually before I do readings, or at least once a week when I'm out here. But it's very peaceful in here today. Very quiet. Very laid back. Very not busy. Very almost too peaceful. But I came out here to get peace. To get peace. Because I need to get rid of some of the negative feelings that I've been feeling towards people. I need to get rid of some of that shit before I lose all my friends. Oh, maybe I don't have any. Ow, something bit me all over last night. This morning, actually. Critters. It should be an absolute gorgeous day. I may order a pizza. I can hear some kind of bird very, very far away. It's almost too peaceful. No red birds, other than whatever that one big bird I heard a couple times. Squirrels across the street, because Spirit over here, puppy, is being a little asshole. And that's part of the reason I feed him on the picnic table right outside my door, so she can watch him. And not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. It's almost... Okay, somebody's telling me to come to center, which is meant for all of you. Come to center. Come to center. I haven't done that for forever. I need to write it down. I understand what you're saying. Let's see, how about I... Yeah, it is almost too good to be true. I hope it helped, Tammy. Grounding. Yeah, it is almost too good to be true. It's weird. It's uncomfortable because there's been so much. Oh, squirrel across the road. Speaking of chaos, we're just gonna say chaos. There's been so much chaos around me lately. All of the energies, all the people, like everybody's grumpy, which makes me grumpy because I can feel it all. Anyway, come to center. How do I want to tell you guys to look for that? YouTube with grounding, yes, but it's about pulling your energy back in. You get your energy, and you're over here, and your kids are over here, and your job's over here, and this asshole's over here bugging you, and all of this energy pulling on you, and all your little feelers, I'm going to call them, go out. And then you're kind of taking your power back, yeah. Then you're kind of, I don't want to, it's been so long since I've done it. I don't do real good about taking care of my own energy. You kind of get scattered. You just get too scattered. You need to learn how to call your energy back in and go to center. This is your psychic center. This is your center, your gut. Especially when your gut twists, pay attention to it because it's trying to tell you something. So yeah, taking your power back, come to center, and they're bitching at me too. So that's what they're wanting me to do today, not get distracted, enjoy the peace and quiet. I should be able to sit outside without anybody bothering me today and work on pulling that energy back in. Intuitive meditation. Yeah. And even when I do this, I'm always playing some kind of binaural, or however you say that, music in the background. There's I don't remember which one I picked this time, and I don't know what megahertz it is, and I don't care, but I know what it's for. Oh, damn it, I itched. Sorry, I just gotta make sure that little asshole isn't over my head, because he's making me nervous. There's a hole I need to plug up. Doop. So they can't get up in there. That thing might slide. Okay. Wait. Your friend calls you an octopus, Heather. I know, but then your Mew friend. I see it's supposed to be new. I knew you meant what you meant. Your Mew friend. Yes, but see, then you get all those little octopus hands out there, and you're scattering your energy. Sometimes you can still have those things going on, but sometimes you just need to imagine. You know what I'm talking about, I think, energy work. Imagine pulling that in and pulling your energy back, and it makes you stronger, so you can do it more. And same thing with cords attached to that person and that person and that person. Sometimes you got to cut them and pull that energy back into yourself. Oh, I hear them chirping at me. You got to pull that energy back. It's yours. It's not theirs, and it's not that project, and it's not that asshole over there to give your energy to. It doesn't mean you're not going to talk to them again. It doesn't mean you're not going to be friends. It just means you need to bring your energy back to yourself and not let them have part of it. Okay. Jeez, I don't like it when they got me preaching. We're all learning. Again, they drew my eyes to where I wrote, be the light, be the light. So Heather, your son says He's very proud of you. He's very proud of you. He says, you don't need me. Not him, me. He says, you feel him, you see him, you hear him. He says, you don't need me to tell you anything. So have you gotten to where you can see him and hear him and feel him? He's very proud of you. He's very proud of the way you picked your feet up. You've washed your hands of somebody. Somebody or something. First he said somebody. You picked your feet up, and you are getting stronger every day. Heather. That's for Heather. So he says he really doesn't need to. He doesn't feel like he needs to give a message through me to you because you already know. You already get it. Which is very awesome. But he's validating that. Okay. Let me look at one more picture. If she's still here. I know. I've really been... Yikes. Yep. You do? All you needed me for was to validate that. He says you talk to him all the time. Which I haven't been talking to my Bob very much lately. Sorry. I've been in my own little world, my own little head crap going on because of what some people did to me, but it's time to get over it and get back to work. That's why I'm here today. Because I need to get rid of all that heavy crap and lighten up and reconnect with my team a lot better. God, it's beautiful out here today. It's so quiet. The flap on the awning is just barely moving, and yet it's perfect. Like 77 degrees. It's perfect with the door open. No squirrel for you, puppy. You keep chasing him off. He won't be your friend. A little girl next door left her little purse thing with her chips in it down here, so I need to go up there and find a place to hide it where she can find it, but it won't get... I don't know when they're coming back. So she can have her little purse thingy. Okay. Bloop, bloop. Where was that going? Oh, let me go back. Sorry, got distracted with something. Sorry. Okay. Jennifer, are you still here? What else did I have on there? Jennifer, I need to do this other one. I really need to do this other one real quick. Okay, we'll be doing this next Tuesday. I'll delete all these pictures and stuff. Please hit the like button. It's just because of the algorithms. Hit the like button. Go to my YouTube. Subscribe. I kind of haven't been doing a lot on YouTube, which I need to, but I need to get back with my team. I need to get back to work and knuckle down. Oh my God, I hear them all going, yes. I hear like, the ball is going off. The ball is going off. I was just going to say, I heard, first I was going to say 10 voices, then I was going to say 20, and then there's way more than that saying, yes, you do, Rhonda. You need to get back to work. That was validation. Oop, there it is. That was validation. Thank you, guys. Now make that damn thing move. I want to see it do what it did last week. It's so amazing. Yeah, said they were too quiet. Yeah, cat ball went off. Oh, I should have wrote that down. Whatever, I'll figure that out in a minute. All these months and years that I've been doing this shit, not shit, work, I'm talking about like paranormal, and I have like a $400 or $500 camera. I have all these other things that I got to go to. I hate calling them haunted houses. Every house has a spirit in it. Every freaking house. I can sit in and somebody will step forward. At least for me, they do. And it's just the ones that want to promote it and they want to attract more in. It's great. It's awesome. But I used to take all this expensive equipment and we would have expensive... I don't know what that was. Something just made a big click. Ah. I don't know what that was. Could be mechanical. There's nothing over there running. Anyway, and the last few times I thought, you know, the camera's too big and awkward. I use a couple of apps on my phone, a tape recorder if I want to take one, and not one of those $3,000 ones, because F that. They'll talk on any of them if they want to talk. Did you hear that big click, Lois? Unless a breaker or something clicked off over there. I don't know what the hell that was. I'll have to go look after a while. Anyway, I take a cat ball. Take a cat ball, put it in my pocket, take a tape recorder, and a couple of apps on my phone, and use the camera on my phone, because it's pretty much better than any camera you can buy. And I have gone to the Sally house and walked around there, and I finally went to the kitchen where somebody drew a picture of Sally, the one Sally they saw, which is exactly the Sally I saw, almost exactly the Sally that I saw the first time I went into the house before I was even doing any of this work. And I went, I'm not going to tell anybody I see her standing there. I am not going to tell anybody because nobody's going to believe me. And then several years later, I walk in the kitchen and there's that drawing that somebody drew, and I went, that's her. That's what I saw. So I put the cat ball in front of it and it started going crazy. And every time I ask a question, it would answer. You ask it yes or no questions from whoever you want to talk to. And, well, if it wants to, if they want to, they'll light it up. I have had full-on conversations in another house, just sitting the cat ball down and going, okay, when I ask you a question, if it's yes, blink. And that's the way it would work. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of like using a flashlight. Some people know about unscrewing the flashlight, you know. And why am I babbling that? I don't know. You don't need a lot of expensive equipment. And I never go into one of those houses to prove anything to anybody except myself. I don't tell them half the time what I see or what I hear because nobody's going to believe me, because I don't have a little light on the end of my nose that goes off like one of their little meters. I can't prove it. I know what I see, I know what I hear. And I had one of the top-notch 1,000% greatest experience in one of the houses that nobody will believe because there's nobody get it on camera, because it was pure energy. And it wasn't a person. It wasn't a departed loved one. Anyway, I don't know why you were babbling that. Come on, let's go. Jennifer. Sorry. Man, they get me on these tangents. Let's see what Bob's got to say. Oh, shit. Hang on, that better be a fly, not a spider. I'm just paranoid because he was up above my head. Bob says, he says, I can make myself look any way I want to now. I'm young, and he's showing himself 18 to 20. I'm guessing I'm bad at ages. That's all right. You can come back and listen to it later if you want to write down the time. Oh, puppy. Her hair was tickling me. I didn't know she was there. Thought it was another bug. Anyway, he's young. He's got hair. He's showing a really bright white smile. And he goes, look, no glasses. And he's doing some weird little dance. He's like jumping up, clicking his heels, and jumping over and clicking his heels on this side. And I probably didn't describe that very well. He says, I want you to know how happy I am and how happy that I got to meet you in this lifetime. He's got a huge smile on his face. And it goes back from looking like he did in the picture you sent to looking like the kid I just described. Because that's how he feels now. You've never seen him without glasses. They can portray. One time my Bob came through, and they're describing him really dressed up. And I said, I don't know who the hell you're talking about. Well, Bob dressed up for me. But if you describe him like that, I don't reckon. Or one time he came through with a tutu on. What the hell, dude? Just to make us laugh. You just said that to his daughter yesterday. Wow. So, what was the other one, Bob? My Bob. I don't know. There was another time he came through. So they'll come through in a way that you will recognize them. But he says he feels like this young man. He corrected me. Not a boy, because I'm going to say he's 18 to 20. I stink at ages. He said young man. And he said, and that's the way my energy feels. Himself. To him. He feels young again and healthy and viral, he said. Viral. Uh-oh. What'd that mean? I'm disappointed in that chime. Sounds about right for him. And again he says, I am so glad that we crossed paths. Good grief. Teeth. Paths. In this lifetime. It was in our soul plan. It was meant to be. Not for a long time, but for a good time. And then he laughs. It's that Toby Keith song. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. He's blunt and he would correct anyone. I'm very blunt too. And sometimes the things that come out of my mouth, people go, that's kind of rude. My friend did that to me a week or so ago. She goes, because I asked her dad a question, and I ask it because I'm blunt. But we talk almost every day, so I just say it. And his daughter goes, well, that was kind of rude. I go, no, that's just me. I'm just blunt. He knows I just say it. I don't do it. I don't say it to be rude. I don't say it to be mean. I say it to be perfectly honest. I don't beat around the bush. So I totally understand him being blunt. Why pussyfoot around and say it in 50 words when I can say it in 5? You'll never... I got a feeling he's the same way. This is why I'm saying this. You'll never have to guess whether I like you or not. If I don't like you, you're going to know it. I'm not two-faced. I try to like everybody, and I need to get back to that. So this is what I'm going to be working on today and tomorrow. And where people don't give me a headache so much. I'm going to tell you what I think. I'm going to tell you what I think of you. Yes, it's blunt. And yes, some people may be too blunt and it hurts people's feelings. And I have a feeling he's making me say this because this is the way he was. But he never meant any harm by it. We just needed to get it out. Not needed to get it out. Just the way we talk. We're honest. To a fault where it's maybe can be hurtful. Oh, he just told me he loved me. So evidently I said what he wanted me to express for him. And he's very glad that even though he was blunt, that you did not hate him for it. He says sometimes he saw you cringe, but he didn't mean to be mean to you in any way, shape, or form, ever. He upset a lot of people, your grandmother included, but you never had a problem with him. But he's still kind of oh, it's getting warm in here all of a sudden, like really super warm. Is that me? Or is that the air? Sun. I don't know. I'm all of a sudden getting really, really hot. One told me he's not very nice, but you got over it. And he wants to thank you for that. He says you kind of understood him when other people didn't. And see, and I'm that way too. And I can see one of my friends, there's one friend I'm getting very, very blunt with because he needs to be kind of put in his place. And I won't pussyfoot around. If you're effing up, and I've kind of had enough of your mouth or whatever, I'm going to freaking tell you. But then my other friend sitting there feels sorry for him because he thinks I'm being mean to him. I'm not being mean to him. I'm going to tell you flat out, enough is enough. That doesn't mean we dislike you. And I'm talking about him and I, Jennifer. Me with these people and him with you. Doesn't mean he doesn't like you. It just means that's just the way we speak. Yeah, my family, I know I hurt their feelings sometimes, but I don't know how he wants me to say it now. He put his hand on my shoulder. He says, "You're doing just fine." He said, "I just want you to know I never meant to do you any harm. It was just my nature just to be totally, brutally honest. think you have, but I hope you have forgiven me. Because I'm not that way anymore. And if you need somebody to call on, call me. I can feel him very strong, very, very strong right here. And I don't know how to describe that to you because, like I said again for the millionth time, everybody will feel the energy different. So let's say, how do we want to pick this one? Both Bobs. Let's say you're having trouble with a coworker. I don't even know if you have a job. Let's say you're having trouble with a coworker, and it's just bothering you, but you don't have the balls or the option to put them in their place or to make them back off of you, or he's like these people that I just made back off, that I just told to F off. They got to be too much. They kept pushing. They kept saying things to me that were extremely sexually rude and things like that, and then making up stories and said it to my face. And I'm going, the hell is wrong with you? I never did that. I never said those things. Anyway, it's something like that. So if you, and it doesn't have to be at work, but if you have people like that and you don't have the balls or the opportunity to say something, sit down on the couch, talk to him, and I'm telling you, they can do things from the other side that will totally amaze you if you trust them. He's got the balls to do it. And he said he will stop at nothing to protect you. So you have a very, very, very strong, I'm going to call him an ally, but also a guide with him. Call on him. When I first started this, my Bob, if I needed something as I was learning and he didn't have the answer or he couldn't seem to get it through my fat head, he would go find somebody else on the other side to do it. Or if he didn't know personally how to do it from the other side, he would go get somebody else, another guide, to step forward and do it. And I don't know why they're bringing, you don't have the courage to stick up for his grandson. I'm sure that's who he's talking about. He would put him in his place for sure. Oh, are you talking about stand up for his grandson or to his grandson? Then you ask him. Okay, so my Bob and my guides, they cannot override your free will choice unless it's an extreme emergency, which I'm pretty sure they took the steering wheel out of my hand one time because the guy was coming across the center line, across the medium, and coming straight at me. I closed my eyes, I grabbed the steering wheel, and why would I close my eyes? But I did. Something took the this has been years and years and years ago. Something took the steering wheel, and we didn't even come close to each other. And the dude kept driving. I think it was an old man. And how I kept from wrecking, no clue. They can step in certain situations because it wasn't my time to leave. But normally my guides sit up there and they go, Rhonda, why are you doing that? We told you not to do that. That's not what you're supposed to be doing with your gift in your life. So you have to give them permission. You have to ask them, help me with this, help me with that. My Bob can't do it, so my Bob can't do it, he'll go find somebody. So will your Bob. But they cannot override your free will choice. So if you want to sit there and do whatever, they just got to sit and watch and try to maybe do little things on the side. But ask him, give him permission. know his grandson is your ex-husband. He'll still do it. He'll still do it, whether it's your ex-husband or somebody at work or somebody across the street or somebody in the grocery store. But more than likely, it would be somebody that would not be like a one-time thing. It would be something that maybe keeps happening. Maybe makes you feel like you need to be protected from. Just like these people. But I finally had to stand up to them myself and say no more. If you see any of my posts, I have a no drama sign, no drama zone in my campground because of these people. I have a no drama llama sticker on the back of my side-by-side because of those people. Because I had to set my foot down. I don't care give a shit if everybody else loves them. They aren't good for me. Unless they can straighten their ass out and act nice. So asking for help, Jennifer, if you need it. It doesn't have to be just with your ex. It's almost like, I don't know who he's talking about, but it's like he wants to shove somebody and knock them down. That's not nice. I'm getting a headache too, which is usually on this side of my head, but I'm starting to get a lot of pressure, a lot of pain there. Okay, we're gonna let. Gosh, I've been talking to him a while. I need to get off. Oh wow, I need to get off here. I don't know how. I'm on a hot spot. How many days have I got? Oh, I've only got like 5 days left. Anyway. I'm waiting here. Okay, we're going to let him go. I'm going to do one. Dang it. How am I going to do this? I don't know how to get a hold of her. She's always posting on here. I should. Oh my gosh, her sister's upside down. She is doing better, gladly. Okay. I'm going to write this down and see if I can get a message to her. Because she's always so sweet. Hell. Crazy dog. Jump. Crackhead. Crazy crackhead. Oh my gosh, I've been on here way too long. Okay. Okay, Goka. Goka, I know you're not on here, but I'm going to see if I can leave you a message. Goka, your sister says, you want to know, how is my sister doing? What can I do so the rest of my family that is alive is getting better? Is there something she wants me to know or we can do so she is doing better gladly? Goka, your sister says she doesn't need any physical help. She is just fine. She says she's perfect. She says what you can do to help the rest of the family that is alive is be yourself. Be beautiful you. Be beautiful loving you. Sorry, I need to write this down. Never, never give up on being you. Never let anybody change beautiful you. Oh, Goga, you are here. Did the cat ball go off again? Did it? I missed it. I was writing. Okay, I'll go back and look. She says, just don't let anybody take that beautiful, loving energy away from you. Don't let anybody put a lampshade on your light, Goga. Just be you. And she's actually, is there something you're supposed to be doing but you're scared to step forward? Because it's like she's behind you and she's trying to push you forward. She's trying to push you forward into going somewhere or doing something. She's trying to push you and you've got your feet planted and you don't want to move forward with, I don't know if this is a person or a place or a thing. I can't, she's not saying yet. Anyway, we'll see. She says, you're afraid you won't be good enough. So I don't know if this is a job or a person that she thinks you should be moving towards. You feel her behind you. You feel her pushing on you. And it's kind of like she's showing you kind of turning around, like looking behind you, like behind you. To go to Mom to the Farm. She's trying to get you to step forward somewhere. And you kind of look behind you like you know something's back there, you feel something back there, but you don't know what it is maybe. Maybe you don't know what that energy is. Hang on. And if that cat ball went off right when I started talking to you, Goga, I hope I say your name right. Know that that was your sister. I'm going to go back and look because I missed it. I didn't see it, but I have to trust you guys when you said it, you saw it go off. And all of a sudden I'm not hot anymore. I don't know what that energy was, but it made me really, really warm. So, she says you need to go spread your wings. You need to step forward and go spread your wings. So whatever it is you're afraid to step forward and do, go take a chance. I mean, I always tell people, they'll say, well, should I move to Nebraska? And I go, well, you can move to Nebraska. You're not going to be tied there. You're not going to be chained there. You're not going to be, your feet aren't going to be in concrete. And you can always come back. You can go try it. Now I can hear some birds further off. It's been that deathly quiet. The trees are just barely moving, and I can hear some birds off in the distance going, caw, caw. That's about the most noise I've heard so far. This is awesome. So if you feel like it's go with Mom to the Farm, then go dip your toes in the water and find out. Go see. When you, like, okay, let's say you get fired from a job. That's because there's a better, ooh, 2 squirrels playing across the road. Make it noisy in a minute. She's watching them. They're not very close. It means there's a better job out there for you that you would have never gone to look for if you hadn't got fired. Or there's somebody you're supposed to meet at a new job that you would never have met if you didn't get fired and moved to another job. There's always a reason for a door shutting because another one will open. yep. Or if you apply for a job and interview and you don't get that opportunity, it's because it wasn't the best thing for you. It wasn't the best thing for you. Because there's another one out there that you're supposed to experience. You got a promotion? Woohoo! Hope that means a bigger paycheck. Okay, so sorry, I'm just making sure that spider isn't all over my head. I'm gonna go look for him after a while, and I'm gonna go take my blanket outside and shake it. I don't know, I'll hang it on the dog pen. I have a little dog pen out there. Yes. Oop. There are new doors opening, and I will move forward and be open to new opportunities. Good. You're supposed to continue working in mental health for youth. Yes, more money. Yes. Mental health for youth. Oh, wow, we need that. Wow, we so need that. Watching the things that are going on nowadays, and the way I grew up, and you went off and you played all day, and when the street lights came on, you came home. Unless, well, I wasn't supposed to go so far, at least when I was younger. My mom had a big old whistle, and I better be able to hear that whistle, because if she had to come looking for me, I was in trouble. So I needed to be within earshot, but that was when I was young. I still ran around like crazy. But you didn't have to come in. Nobody's going to kidnap me. Nobody wanted me. All the horrible things that are going on nowadays that kids have to go through, it is so tough. Ooh, fish flopping. Yeah, when they're out riding bikes, this world is so damn scary. I couldn't even walk through the store with my grandkids. If one got a little bit behind me, I'd yell at them, "Get up here where I can see you. You have to be within my sight walking through the mall. Because if I turn around and you're gone, I'm going to lose it." They didn't understand. My older grandson, he would hide in the racks, the clothing racks, on purpose. The second I turned my head, he was gone. And I would just freak out. He thought it was so funny. No, it wasn't. I was terrified. I quit taking him shopping with me. It is so scary nowadays. And I feel so sorry for what these kids are growing up in. Because, man, we could go anywhere and do anything and didn't really have to be hardly worried of anything. Somewhere it changed. Yeah, I wasn't being mean, I was being protective. He did it every time I took him to Walmart. He said, "That's it. I'm done. I can't do this." Okay, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to enjoy this peace and quiet, and I'm going to put myself back to center, which I need to do. I need to cleanse myself a little more. I need to try to get my woo-woo lady to... I've been trying desperately to get her to step forward and help heal me. Your body knows how to heal itself. It really does. I'm trying to get mine to do that. But it's not cooperating. I'm old. Alright, see you guys next Tuesday. I'm going to delete all the pictures, which you all, I'm sure the rest of you that are in here know. Hey, that's okay. You can pop in when you can pop in. I should be here next Tuesday. I got to go back and look at a couple things on here today. What am I forgetting? Something I'm forgetting. Okay. Set these pictures off. Hey, Goku, know your sister's going to be right there beside you, and she's going to go with you, whatever it is that you're stepping forward with. There's some validation. She's going to be right there. It's crazy. That's pissing me off. Okay. See you all next week. Love you all. And don't forget when you walk by that mirror to say, I love you. Every time you walk by a mirror. Every time. I don't care if it's the mirror in your vehicle. Do it. Do it. Do it. Until you believe it. Okay, if you don't now. Hit the like button. There's something I'm supposed to say. And they're not reminding me. And it's not. Make better choices because you're manifesting all of that. They can bring you the most gorgeous, richest man in the world, and you can go, no, I don't want that. And do a good deed every single morning and start your day off. Got to figure out some way to. Squirrels are coming. I can tell. Get on up there. Okay. Love y'all. See you next week. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Ooh, wow, I talked a lot today. I'm going to need a drink tonight. Later.